welcome to day 20 of our Newvember challenge, Learn a New Piece in November. So yesterday we had our quite interesting day where we had this one little grace note that made all the difference to our fingering choices and the fitting in of the left hand and doing the damp as well, and our harmonic. There was an awful lot in yesterday and a thumb slide. So today you'll be quite relieved to know that it fits much more with sort of work we've already been doing, and it's a bit of a rest day compared to yesterday. So if I start just with our right hand for a second, you'll see how this is exactly the same as some work we've done elsewhere. So here we go, this is starting on bar 84, 1 and 2 and. So that feels very comfortable, so that's a nice relief. Putting together then our left hand into it, I'll just play it for you first and then we'll talk it through. 1 and 2 and Okay, so our left hand's got the rolled chord, we mentioned this yesterday, on the A, B, E. And then the next chord, which has got a sort of sideways square bracket, that means to play it exactly straight, no roll. Okay, so, and that comes in on the second quaver and on the fourth quaver of the bar, so it comes in a quaver after our right hand is played. So 1 and 2 and okay. Next bar, the right hand's got the 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. We're really comfortable with that. Our left hand is going to do 4 in a row going down. Effectively we've got to fit 7 notes in a row going down, so the way we're going to divide that in the left is we're going to do 4 crossing over and doing 3, and as we get to that 3 we're going to get our thumb onto the E. Okay, just put that together with the top hand, 1 and 2 and okay, I'm just going to do that again, I didn't do that very well. 1 and 2 and so, D, C, B, A, G, F, E, B, and then a jump all on its own to the E. We've got time to do that jump because the B you've just played was a crotchet. Okay. Some alternative fingering if you feel it's more comfortable for you. I've tried it and it didn't work for me, but this is individual. So, some alternative fingering instead of doing 1, 2, 3, 4 and going over with 3 is that you could just do 1, 2, 3. Go over with your thumb and do 4. So you could do the left hand 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then you've got your 4 on the E and you get on the E shape, the E one of those, E octave with the 5th in the middle. The reason that didn't work for me was because what I wanted to then do was to go, and I was jumping to the E too soon. I didn't want to pause on the B because my hand wanted to finish that shape off. So that's why I settled for me on the 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, and then a jump. And that made me give that B its full length. So let's put those two bars together. This is bar 85, hands together. 1 and 2 and so then that just leaves us with this last bar, and our left hand has got a slightly tricky jump to do. They're not hard notes, but it's the fact that there's not much time to do it. So we have an A shape, an A one of those, octave A with the 5th note up in the middle, that's the E, and it's a straight roll. By straight roll I mean it's a normal roll heading up, I don't mean we're playing it straight, which is a phrase I was using earlier, sorry to confuse. So we have a normal roll, okay? And then we need to jump to C and E. And there is no time to do this. It's roll and straight in. Now, in some ways this is quite good because if you do a really good roll, then your hand naturally moves up the harp. So this can be quite a good way of working on those rolls, because then your hand will be comfortably aiming for over there anyway. Okay, just put that bar together with the top hand. So this is bar 87, our last bar for today. 1 and 2 and okay. I just want to give you one alternative for there, which I'm finding quite comfortable, but which will probably feel a bit too much like hard work. This is my alternative here. Okay, so what I did there was I played, in the right hand I played the A, sorry, and then having played that A, I had my thumb firmly ready on the C, and I reached out with 3 and 4, the 4 on the octave C, the 3 on the E, and played that, and then my left hand played the last 2 notes. What that allowed me to do was it allowed me to play my A roll in the bass and have another quaver before I had to play anything else with my left hand, so that I didn't have to do a jump in that speed. So it's one of those things that can be quite handy, but it might feel like too much hard work for the top hand. Let me do it in slow motion a bit for you. So 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and okay. If I bring that up to speed, 1 and 2 and so like I say, I've been finding that quite nice, but probably you'll want to stick with the way it's fully written, which is to do that jump with the left hand. I just wanted to give you that alternative for the top. So let's put all of that together for today. This is bar 84. 1 and 2 and 1, 2. Brilliant. And then let's add in from yesterday's as well, because it's good to hear those fitting together. So I'm just nipping back now to bar 80 with what we did yesterday. 1 and 2 and the eagle-eyed among you will notice I didn't do quite so good, or quite as good damping as I ought to have done in bars 82 to 83, and it just shows how easy it is to forget something we've only done the day before. Yeah, well done. If you did the damping, or if as you're practicing it you're remembering to do that damping, then well done you. And as I was saying before, on other days there are these slower paced practice videos to work along to as well, and I think those are very useful when there's as much going on as there are in these parts here. So well done, you're doing great.